What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So I think this video is going to go out sometime next week. I don't know if this information is going to change, but as of recording this, I've had rumors that Wipe is coming up around the 31st of July. I don't think I've seen an official announcement on that yet, so I've just heard rumors, but it seems like a lot of people are spreading the same rumors, so that might give it some credibility. Before we get started, we are just under 8 million, and I think that's it. We're just going to go have some fun today, because if Wipe's right around the corner, none of this matters. I'll see you in the raids. Alright, well that was a pretty quick search. I guess you guys wouldn't know that because I edit that part out, but it felt pretty quick. Let's go this way, actually. We could have a spawn right there in the camp. Who could come directly at us, which would kind of suck. I don't think I can go that way. I don't trust those mines. I don't know where they're going to end up killing me, but I don't trust them. But because that spawn could be kind of close, we're going to stop sprinting, get our gun ready, and walk this way to our favorite tree, one of our favorite trees. And we are here. Oh, we'll have to see, though, if they get rid of these trees with the new island that's supposedly coming with Wipe. Because if they do that, I think my channel's dead. I don't know how I'm going to play this game anymore without these trees. We'll have to adapt. If I can't adapt, then whoever said it in my stream on Friday the other night, it's time to retire, and this will become a Wii Sports channel, which is a good classic game. So I think that will be pretty good. Right, I did notice that bot was triggered on someone. I can he's like tracking them through the hill, so I think we should see someone pretty soon. Oh, okay, there he is finally. He's just peeking up the top. He just peeked up the top around here. So I think he's probably in that tree at the top of the hill. He might have kept running. But I'm going to take a little closer look, I think. I think if we get into this tree, I think we should see him. Or be able to see him. What am I even looking at here? Can't see anything. Go this way. Ah, man, are we not gonna be able to see it again here too? There's a rock in our way, man. I think we'll get a little closer before I reveal myself. Alright, he's not in this tree. I think that much is clear. Why did it just get so quiet? That was weird. Alright, so if he's not in this tree, we lost track of him a little bit, so my assumption is he probably jumped this rock and continued on down to research. Is that a person? Nope, that's that tree that always makes me think it's a person. So let's go check radio, I guess. I think this guy is going to be a little too quick for us. We got our turtle armor on right now, so we need people to come to us. Us chasing people is probably not going to work out. Dude, he might be our only radio side spawn. That's interesting. I just caught a glimpse of someone right then. We did get a hit on him. I did not expect him to come peeking just then. That was a surprise. Let's move. I don't think it's wise of us to stay in that tree, because he can rotate up, head to the roof, and then he'll have a good vantage point on us. I wonder if that was actually the guy that we saw originally running up the hill. It could be. It seems like a little bit quick, especially because the guy looked like this guy was coming down the stairs. So it seemed like he has already been in research for... Dang, dude, your arm blocked like everything. Seems like that player had already been in research for a little bit. Unlikely to be the guy that we saw on this side of radio with us. I don't know if we really are going to do much looting. I'm still going to look for the really cool items, but I don't think they're kind of good. We'll probably take those energy drinks. No, we'll just buy more energy. What am I talking about? I don't think we're going to do much looting today. Well, we'll open this box. I need to open more boxes. Alright, take this. I like this. There we go. I need to open more boxes, because I feel like people are saying that that's a good way to find cards. I'm not finding cards ever. Static spawns seem like they don't spawn cards that much anymore, which 762 by 54. I forget what that one is. I know 51 is the foul. We would take it if it was 51. But I don't think we're going to take 54. Let's see how full it is. Yeah, we're not taking that. The nice big water bottle, though. Nope. Ugh. Wait, why am I damaged? Why am I damaged? Didn't realize that bot got me. With his freaking pistol, man. Alright. Man, I've been finding those everywhere, those Tommy drum mag guns. I guess they're pretty good. They sell for a lot. Like 1,000-ish, 1,000 plus. They're not a bad item to find, just not really the item that I'm excited to get. NRS though. Oh, that was weird. NRS though, still excited to find those. Because I hate farming in this game. I hate doing it. It's a lot better than it used to be, but I still don't enjoy it. Oh, that's a nice find. Take that. You ever find a tier 5, tier 6 in here? Even a tier like 4, like a tan vest. You should be pretty excited. Because those are usually, at least for me, the only armor I ever really find in those chests are like raw straps. It's like a tier -1. I guess it's a tier 0.5. The bra strap. It does help a little bit. I feel like there should be someone else on this island side with me. The tier 1.5, it does help a little bit because you can put straps on it, you know, or whatever, pockets on it to make reloading a little better. But other than that, it's not very good. Basically naked. All right, now what would be interesting is if we came down here and these crates were looted now. That would make me a little more nervous. But now seems like we had a pretty empty side of this map. And besides that first guy we saw, and potentially the second guy we saw on the staircase, there's like no one else in this raid. We haven't heard the bots shooting either. And I just remembered I forgot to take all those energy drinks with me as I watch my watch tick down to exhaustion. That's alright. We're going to pause here anyway. And practice. I got this tip for aiming when you're in a tree like this, to brace the stock against my knee. It's not really on my knee because that's a little too low for me, so I have it my elbow on my knee, but yeah, this feels pretty nice. I know it's better if you can crouch while you're in the trees. I just don't do it very often because I'm lazy, and I feel like it's a little harder sometimes. Like the branches, it's a little harder to see through the branches when you're crouched. Alright. Does definitely feel easier though, I will say. Bracing it against my knee when I crouch, that does feel easier. So I appreciate the tip. I think it was Nerdzilla who sent it. Not sure, I'm bad at... Oh, who's that guy? Exfils aren't open, right? Oh my god, exfils are open. No, what? Oh no. That was our guy, probably. We had all the good stuff, man. We wasted too much time. Dude, there's no way this is a 10-minute raid. I gotta watch this video. There's no way I've spent 10 minutes doing absolutely nothing. Alright. If I remember to, when I'm editing this video, I'll put the actual amount of time it's been to see if I'm correct. That was a quick 10 minutes, man. What did we do? We sat in a tree. We took one shot at a guy, killed a couple bots, walked up to radio, and then it was over. Oh, man, he got out here so quick too. Bet he had something good. Oh, that was interesting. I think I just heard shots. from docks. Let's wait here a little bit. There might still be someone in there. Yeah, there is. I just saw movement. That's interesting. I wonder if they were together. Weird that we saw someone exfilling from docks and there was also someone in the building. But, I mean, most... we got shots to our right, too. We're gonna just ignore this for now. Most squads, though, will, like, exfil together, more or less. So I think there was a guy who got out from docks while there was another dude upstairs who didn't know he was there or something, or let him go. Not sure. I mean, that first guy who exfilled was pretty quick, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he didn't get caught. He's a little speedy. So I want to back up. I don't really like the position of that tree. You're really close to tunnel, and you don't have any good retreats. So I want to be back here, where we have like a lot more trees. But I was kind of afraid, you know, we would move and he would see us moving. So that's why I didn't do it earlier. But now that it feels like he is going to be chilling there for a little bit, I think it was an okay time to move. This spot kind of sucks. We're going to move. We're not staying in this spot either. But also this could let us see who he might have been fighting. Let's keep running. Maybe we'll try that tree. This looks like a pretty nice tree, right? Nah, it's not. What we need is a new tree, like right here. We need to plant a tree, a little Johnny Appleseed style. Plant a tree like right there, where I just was standing. And that would give us like a perfect angle on exfil. I'll suggest that to the devs. They'll probably say no. All right. Hopefully he didn't exfil during that time. Alright, yeah, I do still see a little bit of movement. He's in the top window. Yeah, okay, that one was a lot more obvious, but he's in the top windows there. I feel like he's fighting somebody. Or something. Maybe he's fighting something. I don't know. Either way, I think it's a good time to move, because whoever he's fighting might try to do this exact rotation we're at right now, where they go through the tunnel and get to one of these other trees. And I don't really want to be that close to that. I don't want to have them like running up right on top of us. But where we are now, we're a lot safer. It's less likely someone's going to notice us here. Okay, well that was a surprise. Ended up being a duo. I should have waited there, huh? I should have waited longer, guys. I just got so excited. Whoopsie's duo, and then my eyes go red. Because now it's going to be like another 45 minutes probably before this guy leaves. Alright, he got some of his friend's stuff. I actually wouldn't have shot that even if I was ready to shoot it. Because at this point I want to give him some confidence that it's okay to move. And he's getting his other friend's stuff. But actually, I wonder if we should move. Because I'm not so confident that they have docks anymore. I just saw him grab the next set of stuff. I think that's the last thing. So I think we have a little bit of time on this rotation here. I feel like if they had docks exfil, they would have used it, right? But they were coming out the front of docks like they didn't have it. They could still have it. Maybe they were like, ah, it's safe, let's go keep looting. And then when I killed the first guy, now they're gonna... Perfect. Alright, well that was mean. But that's Tabor, I guess. Sorry guys, if that was one of you. I can't resist killing a duo, especially when I have them trapped at docks. It's too fun. And I love this new Night Force scope, so giving me any reason to use it, I can't not use it. That was good, dude, and thanks for the knee tip again. The knee tip worked great there. Alright, I have to go count. Maybe I missed a bunch of shots, but I feel like that was pretty accurate. I felt like their shots went pretty smoothly. I do remember that they were shooting their guns before. So, like, there could be someone else here that was waiting for them. But I kind of doubt it at this point, because I didn't hear any other shots when they were leaving. So I don't think there's anybody else waiting for them. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I think they were in like LBAVs and stuff, so like probably they weren't super kitted. And I'm over here in a top tier kit, and I'm just like, ah ha ha ha. But I don't know. It feels good. I don't care what kit people are in. I could be facing two Timmies, completely naked, and I would still be like excited to get some kills, especially getting kills on a duo or a squad of any form. That's just feels good. Level 16, yeah, it's pretty. They were pretty new. Not saying level 16 is bad or anything. It's just that's at this point in wipe, level 16 is like fairly newish, I guess. Like, it doesn't take super long to get level 16, I guess. So I would still say you're probably getting used to the game. Yeah, level 19 as well. All right, go over here. We're gonna go up. So if they don't know about, or if they're newer to the game, they might not know about the flight recorder. We're gonna check for that next. Oh, these guys, huh? Little twins. Boom, got him. First try. Alright, there we go. That still has 3 ticks. At this point, I'm not trying to conserve my ammo too much because we're about to leave the raid, so we'll get new ammo shortly. And I don't think there's anyone left in this raid that's gonna require me to use a ton of ammo. Alright, so no flight recorder. Check for the here. No purple key card. This is unbroken. Let me check again though. I gotta keep my eye on here. I've had too many people sneaking up on me at docks recently. Alright, let's go in here. This is not a bad kit. ACOG is a great find. We have Lightning Strike and Trapaki? Wait, that was killed by Lightning Strike. It's interesting. Oh, this was the other one. Not that. And Abders with a ton of numbers. Okay. Hopefully if you guys are viewers, you don't hate me for camping you. But thank you also, because now I feel warmed up and ready to go. Alright, let's get out of here. And also, good luck in your next raids. Yeah, let's go. Alright, it does look green, so that's promising. I come to this exfil a lot and it's not green, which is not the best feeling. But it's looking good now, so let's get out of here. Alright, well that was a comfortable first start. So let's try to ride some of that momentum into our next raid, which I will see you at now. Alright, campfire spawn. I'm gonna pop over to this hill. I could go straight down, I guess, and try to cut someone off who might have spawned by the little squeaky doors. But I'm scared of having people behind me, so I want to make sure that there's, yeah, like this guy. I'm not very scared of him, but you know, I never know. He could find a grenade, right? Alright, now he can no longer find a grenade, so that's good. Alright, let's keep going. Man, they're fast still. But I guess he's not super fast, because when it's like, I guess they've encouraged coming in with like at least a pistol now. Because I don't think you can tack sprint, right? If you don't have a weapon. Like, I think you need at least a pistol, right, to tack sprint. So, I guess that doesn't matter that much, because you can't run super far. But I'm wondering if he had a pistol on him and he was tack sprinting. I mean, he had a ways to go, but it might have been a little harder to get him. Is that me? I make that sound? I'm not sure. I think it was me. It sounded like someone close to me or taking a shot, but I think if someone was shooting at me, they would have kept shooting at me. I haven't heard anything in prison, though. And there shouldn't be anyone in the hills yet, because we spawned there, and there's no other spawns in that area. So we're gonna jump in here, I guess, and see if we can find anyone in prison. Those shots are at us. Squeaky is closed. All of this is... Ow, 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 stop, dude. Probably didn't hurt me very much, but it felt bad. Okay, I thought this was a player. So far, so good. People love hiding right here, so always check that corner behind the cabinet, or behind the shelving. And make sure to stay hydrated. You're taking this with you. They didn't hurt us that bad, but more than I'm comfortable with. You don't want to be... You don't really want to have any damage on your torso or head. Because those are the two locations that if they get to 0, you die. So keep those filled. Ooh, food as well. Ah, that's just a ladder. I thought that might be someone. That's the guy we killed. That's the bot, I mean. That pistol there. So far, there doesn't seem to be any indication of other players in prison with us. 12 gauge slugs. That's in the, actually, no, that. I don't think those are slugs. I think the black one, the shotgun boxes are strange. Where the black one, I think, is actually FMJ, and the red one is slugs, AP. Strange. I don't get it. There's probably a reason for it that I just don't understand. Alright, no GPU, no orange, no reason to go up there and expose ourselves. So let's keep going. This has 3 ticks. This has 3 ticks. Wait, why did they both have 3 ticks? I thought one of these was like 2. I was like gonna save one of these for bot kills. I thought one of them had 2 ticks now. We'll still use, I guess it's this one. I think it's this one that's lower. I guess I didn't take as many shots as I thought. Is there not a bot up here? What? Hold on. Someone's shooting me. That's not a bot. Bots don't do 51% damage to you in like a hit or two. Go see if we can just find where this person is. My guess is they're on the beach. We hear footsteps. Alright. Yeah, the footsteps were that bot. 87. I don't know where these guys are. But if we were in that room with the wood floors, right, so they're probably somewhere straight ahead from that room. And they're also probably a gore pit spawn. Oh, dude, my freaking... That would have been awful. I gotta stop doing this, man. No, I don't think it's my fault. I have, like, a pretty good set of muscle memory for the backpack, right? Is that him? Ain't no way. I don't remember now. We didn't get him. I was like, there's no way we got that kill, right? But we were right with our idea of where this guy was. So that's kind of cool. Not sure what to do about this. This is the spots that I don't like being in. I actually don't. I've started to not really enjoy being in this building. You do have a lot of spots to peek, and no one can really sneak up on you without you knowing. And I do love the move here. If they do try to push, I just pop out this door and shoot them on the staircase when they're opening the door. Just don't shoot yourself in the legs, and it works out great. But there's not that many windows that you can peek from, so especially if it's like more than one person you're fighting, they can really kind of lock down all your windows, so no matter how good your rotations are, someone's going to spot you on them. Ooh, food. Forgot about this. I know we didn't get that guy, but I haven't seen him peek again. Also, there was a video a long time ago where I got shot through these windows, which look like they're bulletproof. They are not. I don't know if all bullets can go through them, but they are not bulletproof, so just keep that in mind. And I thought it was a glitch, but I went and tested it. I mean, this video was like 4 months ago, probably, where I got killed through that door. So I finally was like in a position where I was like, you know what, I should test this, which I did. So basically I shot the bot through the door and it worked. Fun test, you know, not super pretty exciting, but that's a little tip for you. Do not trust these blue doors. People will kill you through them, and you will feel very angry and upset by it. Pretty interesting. I haven't seen this guy again. Usually, like, I guess there's a chance I got my numbers wrong, but I'm pretty sure we started at 2 today. We got 2 kills in the last raid. That put us at 4, and now it's at 5 because we killed that guy out in the open. And we definitely killed the guy out in the open, so there's no way this guy's dead. I think he's just backing off. I think he's like, once we shot back, I think he's doing a really long rotation. It could be that as well. But it feels like he's backing off a bit because he doesn't want to take this fight anymore now that we know where he is. And in all honesty, like that makes sense. I think that's a good plan. Also being smart and not peeking in the same spot, which scares me a little bit. I don't like playing against smart people. Smart people are hard to play against. I don't like that, you know? Let's make a little run for it. We could try to rotate back. What the heck was that? Now we gotta move. Alright, I don't know who that guy was, guys. He messed us up. And he's got a partner. I think these are new guys. So we're gonna sit here. I should see him if he passes through that crack in the wall. And then here I'll hear him. So I think we're in an okay spot right now. We're gonna stay here and just stay quiet so he doesn't know where we are. He knows we're here, but he doesn't know where we went. So staying quiet should pay off. And we got 2 ticks of AP left. So I think that should be enough to take one guy out. Alright, so we moved slightly now because I think he's over here, so I wanted to be able to see this crack. I wonder, can you standalone people? Do you guys have a crack, like a little crack here to see? Probably don't. This is another PCVR advantage, I guess. But I'll be able to see any movement through there. I don't think he's around here anymore, actually. Let's watch. I think that movement I just saw was a bot. Doubt it's him. And we heard those shots a while ago, so like we know he was over there in that area. Yeah, so that's a bot. He can't be over there anymore. No, he's not in that tree. And the stuff is still there too. Do you think he just left his friend's stuff? I have a hard time believing that. But But it's all there. I bet he's set a trap, you know? Let's go see. Maybe we can peek here a little bit, you know? Dude, I have absolutely no idea where this guy might have gone. Oh no, we're hungry too. Alright, eat time. Alright, so right now I'm listening for sounds so hard that I'm pretty sure I'm inventing them. Like I just heard a footstep on the road, but I'm pretty sure I just invented that. I don't think he's on the road. I feel like this bot might shoot me randomly, but I don't really want to take that bot out. Every bot we leave alive is good for information right now, but I think we might have to take out Henry. I'm not going to rotate. Ooh, I thought he was pointing at me right then, right when I said that. We're not going to rotate directly to him, or directly to the stuff, I mean. Yeah, he's not shooting me. Let's go out there, actually. Because I don't think we were getting shot there originally. It looked like the bot was pointed towards border. So maybe this guy's leaving. Those footsteps are alright. There's a bot right here that we know about. Could be leaving. Could also be rotating on me. Wide up the hills and stuff. But we can just watch Henry here. I'm glad we didn't kill him. He was now pointing at us. Let's leave him alive. Let's let Henry calm down and go. Based on those shots, though, I'm starting to... yeah, see Henry shooting again. It's not at us. I don't think this guy left. Okay. Yeah, based on the Henry shots now, he's pointing more towards prison. I don't think this guy has left just yet. But we have pretty good vision. We have very good vision on this stuff. So we're going to wait a little bit. Hold on. This bot's shooting, and Henry's pointing over here. So I think he might be coming back down this way now. I think he just killed Henry. Brother, why? So he killed Henry, so he has a good sight line then to the tower. I think we could probably go and get this stuff. Because I think he's too far away to stop us right now. But I'm not comfortable leaving just yet, and I feel like we're in a good spot to surprise him. Man, I didn't hear those shots at all, though, that took Henry out. Wonder if he's got like an AWM or something. No. Good shot, man. Alright, so I think once I figured out that he probably had an AWM, because when Henry died and I didn't hear anything, the AWM is way too quiet. I'm just going to say that right now. But anyway, when that happened, that actually kind of gave away that he had an AWM, which means he was able to watch that stuff from very far away. And I think he was in the tower by Gore Pit, which is not a spot that I was even checking. So, oh well, I played that one. Well, I thought I played it alright, but I didn't. We lost, but that's just how it goes. Let's re-kit, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so you might be wondering, Cool Whip, what's with your sight? Why didn't you get an express sight? Well, in my rush to get back into raid after that last one, and I want to be a little more aggressive in this one. I say that all the time, but it's like, if I had been more aggressive in that last one, we might have won. And then there's also times where I play like a coward and we win because of that too. So it's like a tough thing to call. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. But I don't feel like sitting still in this one, so let's go sit in a tree up here. Anyway, I didn't bring anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I don't even have a grip. Guys, this is going to be a tough raid. So in my panic to get back into a raid because I was frustrated with that death, I basically didn't get any stuff for my kit. I was able to grab a sight right at the end. Oh, those guys are still alive. I definitely thought I heard shots over here. Huh. But yeah, in my panic, I forgot to get a grip. I forgot to get a sight. Gonna be interesting. Especially because my Gunstock is set up for a angled grip. I think we can fix it once we get to a safer spot. I don't think this is the spot to change it right now. So we did hear gunshots down there. It was not the guy shooting bots, but he was warming up, I guess. And we just heard gunshots this way as well. Let's see, did we get a kill? No. Guy's still alive. And we heard shots behind us. But I don't think we're going to be able to see him anymore. And I don't feel like going into prison. I think I'd rather go into research. So we'll leave that guy alone. Let's see, where we know where he spawned. I don't know. Does that spawn have border? I'm not sure. That guy might not be able to exfil by border, which means have to come join us here at research eventually. So we don't have to worry about him just yet. This is a little interesting, what those bots are doing, because I know they were shooting at someone. They're both alive still. So either that guy was kitted, just ran past them, but the other guard... Oh, wait. No, I think we're good. Oh, no. This bot just looked like he was going to start firing. It's probably someone at docks. Let's take a little second. Let's fix our guns. Alright, hold on. We're mostly fixed. I think we have to make one more small adjustment. But then we heard shots back here. I want to check it out one more time. I don't think it was these guys, though. Okay, that made me feel really good. I'll be honest. That was a great shot. I'm very happy with that. I don't care what kind of kit he was running. That was a great shot. Cool whip celebration. Let's go. Is that still the same guy, too? Surprised that he didn't just, like, leave, right? Let's go raid that guy's stuff. Because he might have a sight. He might have a grip or some food. I think it's our best bet. I mean, I did come in with a helmet and a vest. I mean, I got the essentials, silencer and sight, and I did bring a gun. I got the essentials, but that's what I get for rushing. I don't know. Have you guys ever done that too? You're just like annoyed how a raid ended, and you want to just get into another one right away, and then you end up kind of ruining that raid because you didn't bring the stuff that you needed. I'm not saying that this raid is ruined yet, but it's definitely not the best start. So do we think he was alone? That's the question we're always asking ourselves. Were you alone? I mean, we only saw one guy, and these trees look pretty good. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna sprint though. I want to be ready, fully ready to shoot back in case he's got a partner like right here, which he does not. That's a weird shot to hear. That's someone up on church. No bots up there, so that's why it's weird to hear gunshots there. Alright. Ah, this is why. Oh, does he not have food either? This is why he was okay. He was looking for us. Ooh, that's scary. He was looking for us because he had an ACOG, so he was trying to spot us too. And he probably could have. Alright, we're gonna skip prison. And head back towards research now because it sounded like there was people there. Oh right, did I check? Pause here. You have a grip? Yeah. He has a grip, so I never even look
I never even look at the attachments on guns because I don't need them usually, because usually I don't forget to bring my stuff in. That looks pretty good. Let's go join whatever's going on at research now. Alright, we killed those bots, right? Yeah, we did. I remember. Hopefully. I do remember, but that's never a fun feeling, right? Where you're like coming back and you're expecting to see 2 bots or whatever. You don't see either. And you're like, I'm in danger. But no, we're good. We are the danger. Let's be aggressive as we can, and let's become the danger. I'm feeling a little safer. Let's do some sprinting. Okay, so either those guys are in a 4-stack. We don't have energy, of course. Could be in a 4-stack, or they were about to get their butts lit up as because looked like there was a duo on the roof. So I'm not gonna rotate down there, and they were like pincered by me and the duo. We're gonna rotate up high, get a little bit of a better vantage point on them. I don't think I got either of the rooftop guys. There's a chance we got a kill there, but not like a great one. But we can actually easily tell. Yeah, we didn't. We did not, because we're still at 3. Yeah, he was looking for me in the tree still. Couldn't find my sight there for a while. I'm not used to the red dot, you know? Which was unfortunate. Did we get that one at least? Yeah, okay. We did get that one. I had a good feeling about that one. He's pretty close, but he's got a partner who I think now knows where we are. Sounds like he does know where we are. I didn't see him though. Oh, what was that shot? I gotta be careful up here too, because there could be someone from prison rotating on me pretty soon. Yeah, let's get I gotta keep practicing with this red dot. It's a little bit of a different angle, and I have a different grip too. So everything's a little bit changed. But it's actually going pretty well right now. Yeah, actually I can still see the first guy's blood stains. So I know he hasn't like bled out or left or anything. Alright, don't think we got him. But he's probably healing. So I just basically don't want to let him get the jump on me. But man, there's a lot of spots to watch here, huh? There's all these cracks in the tarp. And then there's also the door. And then this gap on the right. So I think we're going to push in. Oof. That was dramatic. That was not good aiming. But it was good killing, so we'll take that. And we'll just blame the fact that I'm not in my normal kit right now. Yeah, that's good. That sounds good. Let's go with that. Alright, we got our legs broke, huh? Why are we dying? Why are we making dying sound? Oh, is that just the sound it makes if your legs are broken? Probably. Got more people, dude. There's a whole gang up here. Alright, so he's on the billboard right now. And he knows we're here. Obviously, we killed his partner. He doesn't know exactly where we are, I guess. Because we haven't made any footsteps. Noises. So do I want to just go straight up the golden staircase? Not really. Watch our back here. And now I feel like we're good enough to sprint. Let's do that. And then, let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to go, like, directly up the stairs? I think so. I think we're going to go all the way to the roof. We could try to, like, go to one of these side rooms here and pick them off through a window. But I think I want to go straight up to the roof. Get to the best vantage point possible. And then just fight them up there. Get this over with. Sick of being uncomfortable that there's other people around me. People are so gross. Except for you guys. Alright, I've made it to my favorite roof spot here. But no signs of this guy. He might be below me, I guess. Find out. Alright. He's gotta be in this room. Okay, where the heck did this guy go? Maybe he's still in research then? I'm not sure. It was definitely a player. Someone came through and took all that stuff, right? But where did he go with it? Now I'm not super confident in finding him again. I think at this point we've... Oh my god, that worked out perfectly. Ooh, okay, being aggressive pays off, huh? We snuck up on that guy completely. That was awesome. I forget how hard it is to actually manage the footsteps and where they are. But I'm not sure this is the guy though. Yeah, well, he's got a ton of stuff. So maybe it is him. Maybe, because like... Yeah, maybe this was him. Maybe this was all his buddies. Does he have their dog tags? Okay, perfect. Now we know. Now we know that it was this guy. Awesome. He's got the dog tags from our kill. Alright, so now we can relax. Let's do a little packing. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we're in a good spot now. Here's our finished job packing. Looks kind of nice, mostly because I don't pack stuff very well, so it looks like a lot more stuff than it is. And we've got... the grumbles. We need to go find some food. That was a good timing. That might not be enough. We might find a little more food. And we have a soda, so water we're okay on. Okay, water we're... Dude, why is my timing so weird with that, with my statements? I'm like, water we're fine on. Instantly start dying from dehydration. But no, we do have water, so at least we can recover that. I think we're good. Let's go sweep through here, though, because I want to find a little more food. I'm not ready to leave just yet. I think we're at 6 kills, so we should basically have the raid to ourselves at this point, which means let's do some pointless looting, but also let's take a little time, get some food, and like relax a little bit, because some more food. Perfect. And now we just need a little bit of water, and we're set. Oh my gosh, wow. The Tabor gods really do listen. They really do care. But now we're set to just go and take our time, because I want to go check out a few more spots. I'm sure that these guys looted the top floor already, but still want to check it out just in case. Maybe they missed a purple card. Or maybe I'll find a purple card hidden under a shelf or something like in that Friday stream. And after that, I need to go check on the stuff from those other 2 kills on the hill that we were not able to secure earlier. Well, I guess we did a pretty good job securing them. We weren't able to collect them. And whoa, buddy. Why didn't you take this? They must have not seen it. That's a pretty good thing to take. What is this? That's AP? 1 single bullet of AP? I have so many questions in this game all the time. Like, what were they doing? What were they doing with that 1 bullet of AP? Who knows? Alright, we could see someone running to docks. But I don't know who at this point. 20 minutes left. Let's heal as well a little bit. I know there's someone in the comments who's going to be annoyed that I haven't fully topped off right now. There you go. Now you can relax. I know it stresses you guys out. Why won't he heal? Why is he staying at 71%? Or the best is when there's like, I'm 100% everywhere, but like one of my limbs is still green instead of blue. All the other ones are blue. I know that drives some of you guys crazy. I know it doesn't really bother me, but that's because I can't see it. I can only see it when I'm looking at my watch, so for the most part, I don't even know that it looks like that. Okay, we're finding food everywhere. That sounds like a bot. We actually want that food. I didn't realize how hungry we were getting, man. Looting, man, it really makes you hungry. I know you're supposed to eat. You're supposed to drink the water after you eat because a lot of the food dehydrates you a little bit. So if you're really low on resources, make sure you do that. We're not low on resources though, we're good. Man, I wish I was more aggressive. Okay, so we were playing against some newer players, I think. They were lower level. Not newer players, but they were lower level, so they haven't played as much this wipe. So I think that gave us the advantage. But I feel like I need to be more aggressive. It's just so hard. It's hard to be aggressive, especially if they're kitted. I don't know. I don't really like being aggressive against kitted groups. But I feel like a lot of times the aggression can pay off. Well, I don't know. I think it's just like the aggression paid off this time. Okay, maybe this is some kind of like ritual thing to summon a purple card. 1 notebook, 1 cap, or 1 brass or capacitors, I think that is, and then a PC fan. And then you can summon an airdrop, I've heard. It's really easy to say that being aggressive is good after this game, but I feel like other games it doesn't always work out. So, who knows? Sometimes I'll be aggressive, sometimes I won't, and I don't know what's the... Dude. What? I don't know what the indication for when I'm going to be aggressive is. Okay. Oh, get rid of... Sorry, guy, that was running this gun. We're getting rid of that one. Taking a spear? That's not... Level 32. Oh, he got a kill as well. Nice. I'm sure he found this in raid. This is not the best spear loadout. Actually, yeah, he wasn't even running it. He had it on his bag, so I think he found it in raid, and then I'm sure he knew what he had, but he just wasn't ready to use it yet because he wanted to get it out of the raid and get comfortable, get it fully kitted up and stuff. Oh, and also he doesn't have any ammo. Right, forgot about that change. He wouldn't have any ammo for it. Yeah, but that was unexpected. Not very often that you kill someone and they found a spear in raid. Feel a little bad now. We'll try to put it to good use right before wipe though, so maybe that helps. I think we're all set here. So we got a little time. 17 minutes. So let's just loop up to radio. Alright. Now I'm getting a lot more comfortable with this site, I think. It just takes, it takes a little bit of time to adjust. So it, like maybe a raid it takes, but we've basically been in a whole raid now. So I'm kind of adjusted to the different sites. I'm like really picky though. I'm sure for other people it's really easy, or like it's not as big of a deal. And I don't think we found any energy though. I think we drank our energy, unfortunately. I'm sure for other players it's not that big of a deal if you like bring the wrong grip in or you bring the wrong sight in. I'm sure you guys are a lot better at adapting than I am. But for me, like the smallest change to my setup makes me like feel really uncomfortable, like really unconfident and stuff, just because it's just like it's one more thing that I have to adjust and adapt for. But typically by the time like a raid is done, I'll be comfortable with whatever setup I was using. That usually only takes like one raid. Unless I die instantly, then it's going to take 2 raids. Unless I die instantly in that raid too, then it's going to take 3 raids. But max 3 raids, I'm good. Alright, so this has been picked clean, I think. Everything's open and everything. But let's just get our energy up here. We'll swing through the bottom floor. Because usually people skip that one. And then we will head out. Alright, that was enough. That was a good 10 seconds. That was enough time. Let's go. Ooh, where'd you come from, buddy? And he's gone. And he's back. And he's gone. I was thinking he was inside. Usually the bot is inside here, or he's like right on the corner of the road. He gave me a surprise. One time we found a GPU on this shelf that someone put there. Trying to hide it, I guess, or something? I don't know. Wasn't a very good hiding spot. But we found it, and if we found it, it probably wasn't a very good hiding spot. Let's check for the purple too. That one's kind of can be easy to miss. But that was very exciting when we found a random GPU just sitting on a shelf. Okay. No purple. We're gonna huff and puff our way down to the bottom of the stairs now. No energy. Now we're gonna huff and puff our way over here. Oh, at least it's not open. Let's see if we get anything. It's still not bad loot. Both of those items are small and sell for a good amount. And neither of those items are that bad either. Empty is pretty bad. I don't know why I'm taking these. I think it's because like in our community today there was someone who asked for spools. So I have taken 1 spool since then. I have collected 1 whole spool of wire. They probably don't even need it anymore. I'm not even sure I can give it to them. I don't know if it works once you take it out of raid. Alright, let's go. I think it's also just like, I mean, we didn't play that many raids, so it's a small sample size. And at the same time too, we ran into much more kitted players in the other raid, in the second raid. But it's funny that coming in with a kit that, and like my worst kit of the night, or I guess this is the morning, my worst kit of the morning that I came in with ended up being my best raid. Not really a sign of anything. I don't think I should start running the chunk grip and the red dot. Though actually, I didn't hate this red dot on here, actually. That wasn't bad. I think it was just a coincidence, but it's still funny. Funny to me, at least. I have a boring sense of humor, though, so lots of things are funny to me that are probably not very funny to you guys. Now, ever since I saw that gif of that guy pulling a purple out of here like a magician, not out of that exact box, but you couldn't see it, and he just pulled one out. I don't know if he had put it there for the video, but now I'm always going to be checking those boxes just to see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Alright, fine. I think it's time. We need to sit here for a second and get our energy up. As I keep walking, I can't. Gotta keep making progress. Alright, this is a better spot. Let's wait here. Alright, that was it. That was all I could tolerate waiting. Let's sprint. Let's do this. Let's get out of here. Alright, there goes our sprint. Ah. Yeah, the island, it's just so peaceful with 11 minutes left. It's kind of nice. You can kind of relax. You can enjoy it. Feels great. I love ending a session like this as well with a good raid that I survived. That's gonna make me happy for the rest of the day. All right, let's check it. All right, we might as well. We're gonna check it. All right, never mind. Let's go. All right, everyone, that is going to be it for me today. So I'm going to sign off here, sell all this stuff, post the total right now, and thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one.